Hi, I'm Reagan Gonzalez, the priest here at Church of Reconciliation. One of the beautiful things that I got to inherit when I became rector last summer was our Youth and Children's Sundays. These take place on the 5th Sundays of the month, and our next one is this coming Sunday. During the peace, as the children return from godly play, rather than sitting in the pews with their parents, they get to come up around the altar with me. They get an up-close view of setting the table, the elements, the work of the acolytes and the vergers. They get to gather around our altar during the Eucharistic prayer. Everyone gets a beautiful handbell, and they get to ring those during the Sanctus and the elevations. It's joyful, it's wonderful, it's holy chaos, and it is enjoyed by all. One of my values as a priest and minister in the church is reminding folks that every single one of us, regardless of age, is a minister of the church, called just as we are, and that the church community is for all ages. And so our church space, our worship, our liturgy, and our life together is for everyone, right? It is as much the children's space as it is anyone else's, and our Children and Youth Sunday help to display that in full force. Many of you have heard me talk about my time in godly play, how I would not be a priest without my time in those precious and sacred godly play circles. Some of my first mentors and priests were 3- and 4-year-olds who reminded me of childlike wonder, of the Spirit of God that is full of impossible promises, of silliness and laughter, and of coming to God with all that we are, just as we are. I'm going to read from you today from Rebecca Nye's book, Children's Spirituality, that reminds us of the beauty of children and all that they can teach us. Indeed, Christians are invited to regard the simple fact of being a child as inherently spiritual vocation. Jesus referred to children, without being specific about age, as those whose angels in heaven continually see the face of my Father in heaven. This suggests that children enjoy a spiritual perception that has nothing to do with what a child of any particular age can do or knows. This is a strong hint that adults have things to learn from children's ways of simply being themselves, and that traditional power-authority relationships between adults and children may be misleading. Finally, looking at children's spirituality can sometimes make us feel inadequate about our own. This might be because we come to realize that our own childhood spirituality was mistreated or neglected as our faith developed. Or maybe we came to faith as adults anyway, or simply can't remember much about being a child. Might this mean that we are missing a crucial piece of spiritual foundation? This is at the heart of why we need to understand children's spirituality. It is not just to do a better job of enriching their spiritual lives, but also because there are always ways in which their spirituality can enrich all of us. I invite you to join us this coming Sunday for our Children and Youth Sunday. After the 10:30 service, we will have popsicles on our brand new, newly blessed playground. We will see the joy and wonder of childhood, and I invite you to be that beautiful child of God that is made to be full of joy and wonder, to imagine and be creative, and to come just as you are to the God who loves you.